What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 26 on my journey to 1200 ELO. If you guys enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into today's game. Alright. Game with the black pieces. Arcadio Rojo. Rojo. Alright, so we're playing a London. I will play c5. We'll see if he wants to pin my knight. Usually in the London they don't. They just put their bishop here. We will stay solid. This pawn is defended now. Things like this are kind of annoying for my opponent. I could also just simply maybe trade this bishop off if I want to. But I think we just get developed and go from there. So we have the pin on the knight, which is something. Usually the bishop comes here. I don't really know what my opponent is thinking about. Really not sure. I mean, typically these guys have their openings down pretty well, especially around this level. So a lot of people do pin my knight when I do things like this because they think that it's going to, I mean, I can play a move like this, always putting pressure there, but they think that doubled pawns is ugly, which it is. But I just want to be as annoying as possible to this London player. Arcadio Rojo is from Spain. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking about. Getting developed would be a decent idea, I suppose. Could play a move like this, and then I'm gonna have a hard time moving my bishop. That is kind of an annoying move. If he does do that, I might play this. Okay, he doesn't. I think we're going to develop our bishop here and just castle. He could take now. He might play a move like that, putting pressure on the pawn. If he does, I could just push probably. I think I'll take though. So we're getting ready to castle. I have ideas of moving my queen over here for sure. I think I want to castle first. think we should castle, and then we can probably take and start thinking about what we want to do in this position. My opponent is spending quite a lot of time, so good on him. I did just finish playing a game where I was down on time, but I was kind of completely winning, and my opponent, I messed up a few times, and my opponent let me get back in the game, and I just didn't spend my time wisely thinking. I ended up hanging a piece at the very end. So spending your time is smart. Okay, putting pressure over here. We're gonna castle for sure. I'd imagine he's probably gonna castle. And he wants to attack. He attack. So I can imagine his next move is this, for sure. Alright, so he takes back that way. Very interesting. I think I'll trade off these dark squared bishops if he's down to do that. He could play a move like this. I'll probably just go back. Also looking at getting my queen over there. So I'm down to trade for sure. My opponent's king is in the center of the board. He could push. If he does, I think I'll take. And if he takes, I'd take back with the queen. Yeah, that he would. So yeah, if he pushes, I would take. He would need to recapture, and then I could move. Alright. So, he is attacking. Most importantly, he attack. I don't know if a move like this is very good. Can't go here. Can't go here. Could come back here. Might not be a terrible move. I think I will. Protecting this pawn, kind of in a weird way. We also have defense with our rook on this pawn. My queen's defending that. Could even start bringing this around, maybe. Could even put it here, potentially. So they're definitely attacking me. If I play this, he takes. I don't think I want to do that. Now, if I bring this, this isn't looking so hot because he's just gonna push, right? If I play this, he en passant, so we don't want that. I could just play this. Which I think will be fine. he pushes, bring this over. Yeah, I don't like all of these pawns in my way. It's definitely not what I want. Could play this next as well. If he takes like that, I can take. But then this push is a little more deadly. So maybe not. Kind of like what we got going on here. This threatens things. Gets my queen involved. So it's gotta deal with the rook right now, right? Also, this pawn. I guess he could play a move like this. Or he could just come right back over here. Defended by the queen. In which case, I guess I would just come back. Maybe back here. So I'm helping defend over here. So we'll come all the way back. Couldn't really go anywhere else. So all these squares are no bueno. My opponent castles. I think that we start shoving these pawns forward after maybe I reroute. I can reroute this knight over to here, and I think we're pretty safe. So I think the knight, yeah, I'm not worried about that. I will be putting this up here, so. We have eyes on the queen. Guess he could slide over. I could play that. It's kind of an ugly move. So we have eyes on the queen with our rook. They've been basically attacking me all game, and I've been defending, so it's kind of sketchy, but it's working. So if I do this, they're attacking this. He's gonna drop his bishop back. He gives a check. Okay. Maybe we double up our rooks. Opponent is up a pawn now. He can sack here. If I take, then this is hanging. He's got a lot of tactics here. Pretty dangerous. My opponent, however, is under a minute. He sacks his rook. He can take this, but I think we have what we need to defend everything. I do have this monster fork right here, so there is that. My opponent is sacking all of his material, but he is doing great because he's got he's got 2 more pawns than me. I think he's gonna run out of attacking power. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think he has to take now because I'm attacking the rook. So I'm also defending this with my queen. So don't think he has much of an option. So he wants checkmate here, but it's not checkmate. I can move my... can also take, but I think just taking the pawn is fine. So he tried really hard the whole game. He did really good. That was a tough game. I just defended the whole time. He played with way more accuracy than me. Apparently I blundered as well. I played with 72% accuracy. He played with 80.5. So here we go. Not being very competitive in the London. I think that our opening is fine right here. Everything engine checks out. We're dead equal. He attacks my bishop. I take the knight. He takes. This is all good. I just let him get this big attack. Like, this bishop became kind of an obnoxious piece. Once I castled, he starts to attack. I take best move, which is awesome that I found that. I decided to trade these bishops. I backed my knight up. I thought that that was a fine move, but it liked this better. I guess, with ideas of this, but I thought this was a clever move to help defend. So I liked what I did. It did kind of mess up my rooks being able to see each other. This was also a bad move. So it just wants to open things up here. And if my knight was here, I think this would be even stronger because we're threatening to bring another rook over, and king is in the middle of the board. So I should have seen something like that. But I kind of got caught on this defensive little thing. Again, that's the best move. This queen move is really just stupid because all he has to do is just go back, and it was kind of not good that he went there in the first place. Like, all he needed to do was keep his rook there and push this pawn. I think that was stronger. I don't think he needed to move that rook. So I come all the way back, which is apparently not the best move. Apparently coming here is just a little more of a developed queen, and she's doing a little more on the board. It also, again, allows this push, which the computer really likes. So they castle. That's inaccurate. This allows me to capture a pawn, apparently, and I guess it's just, again, this. So I missed the opportunity. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, the pawn is pinned, and he can't take it, and I'm forking his queen. What a freaking awesome move. Oh, man. Yeah, so I didn't see that. That is a great move. I mean, the pawn can't take, right, because my queen. Oh, man, I should have seen that. And it attacks the queen, too, so it's like a even better move. What a great move. I get my knight in here. I thought for sure he was going to push, and this would have happened, and I was going to be comfy. But he takes, I take, queen moves over. Now, this is kind of sketch. This is like my only move that doesn't, like, basically, I think, just lose me the game. Computer likes it. I lose a pawn in this. I block with the rook. Moving my king would have been better. I didn't want this. Well, I guess that doesn't work. He can't go there either, so I should have double-checked that. But he then somehow, this is a brilliant move. I mean, he's completely winning in this position. I take, he does that. So I think taking, yeah, with check would have been the way to do it, and not 100% sure of the follow-up, but I would imagine something like that, because I would take, actually, what am I talking about? I take, and then I lose my rook, so I would have to move here, and if I do that, he can do this. No, he can't. So yeah, I wouldn't even be able to take. He just gets the pawn. He takes again, which I mean, the pawn is all right, but then I miss something else. This is just a good move. I thought that doubling up my rooks would have been a good idea. It was the wrong idea. I take back with the pawn. He takes, which is a mistake, and equalizes everything again. He gives this check. I come in with the queen. This attacks everything, and there is a pawn up here. Straight up a blunder, which is awesome. Can't believe that that's a blunder. Let's see why this is a blunder. Oh, it's because he can actually bring his queen back over here. Yeah, it is pretty unsafe. I should know better. Yeah, I lose everything in that line. So my opponent used a lot of time in the game, so he didn't have a lot of time to calculate. But going for this pawn is the wrong idea. I just need to trade down material, and queen and rook should definitely beat queen and knight if I'm careful about everything. Yeah, so fun game. It says I played like a 1050 and my opponent played like a 1250. I guess he just he ran out of time. I basically just beat him on time. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.